Hello and welcome to High Scents with Haz. And today we're going to hit them for six autumn bangers. So today I'm going to run through 6 autumnal fragrances for you to wear this autumn season. And we're going to start off with Creed Centaurus. My first choice of fragrance for autumn is Creed Centaurus. I would describe this as an oriental spicy fragrance, and I'll quickly go through the notes right now. In the top we have tobacco, cinnamon, cardamom and pink pepper. Then in the mid we have sandalwood, patchouli, heliotrope, jasmine and geranium. And in the base we have benzoin, bourbon vanilla, tolu balsam, tonka bean and ambroxan. I would describe this scent as spiced greatness. It's a smooth ambery spice with a touch of sweetness, and there's some creaminess that also comes from the cinnamon, vanilla and sandalwood combination. There's a dark earthy feel to this which comes from the patchouli, and the tobacco and the benzoin in this also adds to that dark earthy feel. This all comes together as a warm, mature, spicy scent with touches of real quality. I would say that the projection is good and the longevity is also good. It's quite highly priced, but for a niche fragrance I would say it's okay value, especially for the scent profile. The scent profile I've already described as spiced greatness, and I would say that this is a powerful scent for the confident man. Next in the list at number 2 is YSL Tuxedo. YSL Tuxedo I would describe as a chypre fragrance. It's masculine, it's dark, it's earthy with florals and a touch of leather. It also has quite a musky undertone. The notes are as follows. In the top we have violet leaf, coriander and bergamot. In the mid we have rose, black pepper and lily of the valley, and coming through in the base is patchouli, ambergris and bourbon vanilla. I think the scent profile on YSL Tuxedo is fantastic. I think it's a very sexy and elegant fragrance for the well-dressed and well-groomed man. The violet and the rose in this give it the floral feel, with the dense dark patchouli bringing a vintage and earthy old money undertone. The ambergris brings a metallic musky element to the fragrance, with the coriander and black pepper bringing a soft and spicy edge to this fragrance. I would describe this as a sophisticated and classy scent for the most elegant of gentlemen. This is a designer fragrance at the upper end of a designer price. However, for the scent profile and what it offers, I do think it's good value for money, and I do think this is an excellent choice for autumn, although it can be worn throughout most of the year, especially in the colder months. Next up at number 3 is Stefan Humbert Lucas Sanddance. I would describe Sanddance as an oriental, almost gourmand fragrance. It's very intoxicating and warm, and I'll run through the notes for you now. In the top we have whiskey, anise, sesame, mandarin orange and coriander. Then moving through to the mid we have cacao, also known as chocolate, sandalwood and cashmeran, and then rounding off the base we have tonka bean, benzoin, styrax, white cedar, patchouli, vanilla and cashmere wood. I would say that this is a warm, chocolatey, sweet, woody amalgamation. It's very creamy, it's soft, it's almost gooey in its profile, with the orange, cacao, sandalwood, patchouli and vanilla forming a gourmand bubble of deliciousness. There's a hint of whiskey in here, and there's also other woods which ground the fragrance and give it an earthy undertone and a touch of darkness. The projection on this is decent and the longevity is good, so this makes it a good selection for the cooler autumn month. I would describe this fragrance as a dark, delectable scent of desire. I would describe this fragrance as a niche fragrance, and the price is quite good for a niche fragrance. It comes in a 50ml bottle, so it may seem a bit pricey, but again, for the scent profile and what it offers, this is recommended at the price. Up at number 4 is from Jo Malone and the Huntsman range, Whiskey and Cedarwood. I would describe this scent profile as bold, boozy and masculine, and I'll go through the notes at great length now. It doesn't say whether it's got top, mid or base notes, but the notes are as follows. There is whiskey, cedarwood, and the hidden ingredient which rounds this off and gives it such boldness and character is pimento. This is 3 simple but powerful notes which give a strong, mature whiskey note. This has been fused with pimento, which gives a warm, spicy edge, and the cedarwood gives it heart and boldness. In unison, these notes radiate masculinity, confidence and character. I would say that this is a scent that commands respect and attention. The projection on this fragrance I find is great, and the longevity is also very good. It's solid. Jo Malone Huntsman range is a designer fragrance at designer prices. The price is good, and I would say for the quality of the juice on display here, I would say it's good value for money. It doesn't take many sprays, and not many sprays goes a long, long way. Coming in at number 5, we have Overture by Amouage. I would describe Overture by Amouage as an oriental resinous balsamic fragrance, a glorious cloak of warm spices and radiant resins. There's a lot of notes that's gone into this, and I'll run through them with you. In the top we have cognac, cumin, cardamom, saffron, nutmeg, ginger and grapefruit. And then in the mid, in comes myrrh, cinnamon, benzoin, labdanum, mastic, patchouli and geranium. Then through the base we have animal notes, I'll let you guess what they may be, smoke, incense, leather, sandalwood and clary sage. Quite a lot of notes have gone into this, but the perfumer has done a very, very good job of blending these. It's very smooth, but most of the notes are individually detectable, which is a testament to the perfumer's skill. This fragrance is a conglomerate of the finest oriental resins and balsams, and this gives it a deep, smooth spice blend of the highest quality. I would describe this as a mesmeric journey through a spice trader's market in the warm, dusty Arabic sands. The projection on this is good and the longevity is great. There's a lot of ingredients here and quite a high quality of oils. I believe it's an EDP concentration, but it comes across as quite heavy and lasts well. This is truly a magical scent for the fragrance connoisseur who demands only the finest ingredients. And last but by no means least is Vetiver Gris by Jacques. This fragrance I'd describe as a woody aromatic, quite simplistic in its approach, but very appealing for winter. It's a green aromatic woody vetiver, which has a nutty aroma and a clean soapy composition. The notes are as follows. In the top we have bitter orange, hazelnut and mandarin orange. In the mid we have galbanum, neroli and geranium. Then in the base we have Java vetiver oil, vetiver, Sinfonide, which I've never heard of before, and Iris. This is a very easy to wear, relaxing vetiver, which is very green and rooty. The florals in here complement the vetiver to add some freshness and greenness to the fragrance. And the citruses in the top add a brightness and a zing to the notes that come through underneath in the mid and the base, and that gives them a fresh and clean feel. The projection on this is decent and the longevity is good. I would say that this is a scent which is very photorealistic of nature at its most exquisite.
So there you have it. That's my 6 recommendations for my autumn bangers. I'll see you in the next one.